Good afternoon, everyone. This is South Perth, Western Australia. I used to live here with my kids. This is the Swan River. This is the view of Perth City during the day. It's quite really nice during the night. The city lights you can see in there. I used to live here with my children. We just walk around there near the river, and there's a playground just here. I'll show you. So when they're just a kid here, to stick them here and they can play here with my 3 kids. I used to live in just on the apartment there on the third floor, just there. It's quite nice to raise kids, but it gets expensive. I move out about a 5-bedroom house on the hills, near the hills. But of course, far away from the river is cost too much. The land here and the house is expensive because it's close to the city and the view is close to the river. So I just used to live there on the third floor, just in that apartment there. So guys, we're still having adventure around here on my neighborhood. I've been here for 22 years. Still feel lonely, missing my family in the Philippines. I am the eldest and I belong to a big family. So I get lonely sometimes. But now I've got 6 children. It's getting better. Not much friends here. Too busy for the kids and as well for my work. So you don't have much time to go meet people. It's nice to communicate with these friends in YouTube. It's quite good. It's help my loneliness. Oh gosh. So yeah. So this is Mel Point Road in South Perth, Western Australia. Very quiet place, part of Australia. It's one of the best country in the world. The system is great. Government is wonderful. For me, in my opinion, that's all I can say. Sorry. It is nice around here. So this is Swan still in South Perth. It's another part of the park of the river, Swan River. South Perth, Western Australia. You can still see the city building just there. I don't know why there is ambulance here. Something's going on here. Don't know what's going on. There's an ambulance just there. I hope nothing bad happened. So you can see that's the city view. It's nice during the night. You can see the lights, city lights. So I used to bring my kids just there on that park here. Just their park there, playground. They love to play there. So that park just there. My 3 children love to play in there. They're big now, of course. Teenagers. I used to live around here, but it costs too much, so I move out. It costs too much because of this area is close to the river and close to the city. You can see the nice view in the city during the night. Yeah, so there's a small restaurant just there that you can have coffee and muffin. Just I forgot to go around. So we're still in South Perth, everyone. Thank you for traveling with me. I want to say thank you for those people who support my channel. I appreciate it, guys. And I love to support your channel as well. It's nice to communicate people around the world and have friends around the world. And this is still in South Perth, everyone. These nice houses here, they are quite expensive. The river is just opposite on the right side, which is the city of Perth. So it's a good place to live, to raise kids, in my opinion. I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about the crime rate and, you know, how safe is the place, the area. I don't know. I need to read that thing. If you can comments about the, you know, what's happening on the area. It's nice to tell people. Right, this is the left side. That's the Perth Zoo. In the intersection of Main Street, Mill Point Road in Western Australia. So that's the Perth Zoo there on the left side. Hot. That. So I'm going right side on this intersection of Main Street in South Perth, Mill Point Road. So Main Street in South Perth, Western Australia. There's a nice restaurant here and a boutique on the right side, Main Street of South Perth. Still on the sea of the nice city of Perth. There's nice new architecture art there. That's new. I think it's only 1 year old. In here you can park, but you need to pay the parking. Except, of course, it's a free. I think it's a free parking on the weekend, like Sunday and Saturday. I think after 6 o'clock p.m. it's free to park. This one here, this building here, There's a tourist restaurant just there. That's expensive restaurant. I might come sometimes there, but it's a good one, I think. Never tried their food yet. But this one here, I've been there last week. I tried their food there. It's not that bad. So right side is the Swan River. Still the Swan River. These apartments here is, some are expensive, some are not, because some of them are old building, but some of these new apartments are expensive because of the view of the city. Just on the opposite is the Swan River. It's quite very nice during the night. Even this is one of the best area in Perth, but it's quiet, and you know, there's no crowd, so you can just go for a walk here. There's a bike lane. And you know, a place that you can walk. So this is the Perth daytime, Perth city. Swan River, you can walk around just there. See, there's people there do biking. It's quite long around to go for a bike and walk. See, there's a bike lane just there, and on the other side is the pedestrian. It's nice. I used to walk around here because I used to live here. I love to go for a walk here during the night because of the nice view during the night. The city lights. It's nice feeling. When I was pregnant of my fourth child, I always go for a walk here. It's nice, especially during the night. And it's safe. It's quite safe as well. So that's a nice piece of art there, guys. That's new. It's only 1 year old. And these boutiques here, I love these boutiques just in the left side. One is closed now. I don't know why. I think I know why, because because of this happening around the world now. It's people losing a lot of money. So yeah, so it's closed. I feel sad about it because I really love their dresses, and you know, they have really good quality of clothes. It's one of them is open, but it's quite expensive. Like you can get like about $400 each, just $1,000 each dress. Because if this is expensive area, the boutiques, the clothes are quite expensive too. So the opposite, just on there on the front, that's a Perth Zoo. I might go there sometimes, guys, and show you something about it inside. I don't know if you can take a video. I think you can, but you just need not to show, you know, some important details that you don't want to show. But I like to go there and share sometimes for you guys on my sometimes next time on my videos. So if you like my channel, just please subscribe and share and comments. So going to the left side of Mill Point Road, everyone. Still in Mill Point Road, Western Australia. These two high buildings there, I've been one of this one here. I've done some job there. French Filipino. Uh, Very nice view and go on the top of that building. You can see the whole lot. One of the best restaurants I've been to here that you can see the whole city of view. I want to go there sometimes and show you guys inside. But I've been there a few times with my partner. You can see the beautiful view, and the table of the restaurant is just moves around. Now you're eating and you're moving and you see the whole view around Perth. And during the night, it really looks wonderful. It's like amazing view. Not just, I know the meal are quite expensive, but because of the view and the location of the restaurant inside is really nice. It's like, it's an expensive restaurant. I want to go there sometimes and show you inside. So we're still in Mill Point Road, South Perth. Thank you everyone for supporting my channel. I appreciate it a lot. I want to share my life in Australia, and I want to show to my family in the Philippines that I'm doing good here. Even though I feel lonely, lonely, but I'm doing fine here. So you can't have everything in this world. You want this, you want that, you want this, you want that, but you can't have them all. It's reality. In my opinion, and in my experience. Still in South Perth. Entering Canning Highway to Canning Highway. Sorry. This is Canning Highway, South Perth. Is quite and peaceful. Quite and peaceful. Need to be careful around here. There's a build camera here. I don't know where it is exactly, so make sure you do the speed limit. So I've learned my lesson when, losing your points and paying a lot of money for fines. It's not good enough. It's a waste of money. And of course you're gonna be like, being a bad driver, bad record, losing your points. It's not good. I used to drive Uber car. No, Uber. I do Uber. A lot of driving. I enjoyed it, except for my back. Like, you know, when you drive 4 hours straight, Uber, when you do Uber, like, you know, it's sometimes you got so many passenger. Just do straight 3 hours, something like that. Sitting, it's my back sore. So, and especially what's happening in the world now, so I'm just gonna be a little bit, you know, just quit at the moment. Hopefully we're all good soon. Tata. This is Shepperton in Victoria Park, Western Australia, everyone. This is one of the nice bus that you can catch. It's cheap, but I like train. It's cheaper and quicker. You know, you travel all over Perth, the best. You drive, it's good, but the petrol is quite expensive, plus the traffic, you know. Except now, because sometimes quiet, but it's like peak hours is not quiet. It's busy, like traffic sometimes. So Shepperton, Western Australia, no sorry, Shepperton, Victoria Park, guys, in Western Australia. I like the road here because it's wide. I've been to few states in Australia. It's a bit narrow and it's very busy, like very busy, like crowded. Here, I think I would love to stay here for the rest of my life. Oh my gosh, this is speed camera, guys, just there. Holy moly. See that? You can hardly notice it. If you don't look, you cannot hardly notice because the camera is inside in the white car. You think that that car just, you know, parking on the side of the road, but there is a camera inside. I just passed one. Imagine if I didn't just look. Oh my gosh. And just always follow the rules of the road. Speeding, especially the speeding limit. I can't believe that. It's quite quiet today though. Hopefully people don't get fined. Or else 3 demerit points, and then I think it depends how much you done above the speed limit. So that it depends how much. Then it depends. It will be depending how much you paying for the fine. But you are going to get lost 3 demerit points. It goes to 12. Until 12 you lost your license. You suspended your license. And the good thing, the good thing about in Australia is the rules is good. It's a bit strict, but it's a good system. It's good. I'm still in Albany Highway, guys. No, I'm still in Shepperton Road, sorry. Shepperton Road, Victoria Park. Albany Highway in Bentley. Everyone. I used to work around here, my first job when I arrived in Australia. Just behind on the shopping center here in Bentley. That was my first job 22 years ago. I cannot forget that. There's a lot of few shops here. Small shopping center just there in Bentley. It's a lot of it's a good shopping center. It's Woolworths, Patchet, Post Office, chemist. Good one. Still in Albany Highway. Passing by this bridge here, Leach Highway. This is Albany Highway in Cannington. There's a lot of shops here. Tire shop, car shop, computer shop, Asian shop, and Indian shop. This is a quite big shopping center here called Carousel. It's quite big. It's got a lot of, it's quite huge. A lot of restaurants and big store. It's quite big inside. The Carousel Shopping Center. It's very close now. This is one of the busiest road in Perth, Albany Highway. Too busy today. It's just building new apartments just on the left side. So this is the big shopping center here. It's quite big. Carousel Shopping Center in Albany Highway. It's got David Jones and Meyer. It's a good one. It's quite big. I think this is the biggest in Perth. Second is Joondalup. I think so. Not sure, but this too is one of the biggest. This store, the biggest in Perth. We don't have a really big shopping center here. There's a few bushfire, guys, in Australia, in Western Australia. It's in Gijigena. Where is it? Bushbrook. It was a bit smoky yesterday outside. Going to the right side is I'm going to southwest part of Western Australia. This is still at Albany Highway, everyone. But this is part of Cudil now. Cudil is another suburb of Western Perth. It's getting far from the city now. Speed limit here. So we're quite far now from the ocean, you know. This is a part of the Western Australia bush park, like hills, farm, like that. City is close to the ocean. This is Albany Highway in Cudil. 70 speed limit here. Always be careful about the speed limit here. Always, you know, just always be vigilant about the speed limit, because the fine, it depends how much more of the speed limit that you if it's 60 speed limit and you're done about 80, they quote them that you're doing 80, that will be more money to pay. Depends how much above from the speed limit you done. So this is part like industrial area. As you can see, there's a lot of buildings. truck there that carries ship. That carries ship from the part, country part of Western Australia. They put on those ship, those type of trucks like that, or they use it to transport vehicle. Those big trucks. It's probably 35 degrees today. I can feel the heat now. It's 12:46 p.m. Perth time. Perth and Philippines are the same time zone at the moment, but sometimes different year they do lives, what's that called? Life saving thing. But at the moment it's same, the time zone. We're in Albany Highway, Muddington suburb. This is Muddington, south part of Western Australia. Car shops, fast food, and mostly car shop. See, oh God, there's police there. I don't know what's going on there. In Albany Highway. This is part of Gosnell now, everyone. Gosnell is south part of Western Australia. #70 speed limit here. I'm gonna cross the trail line just here. This trail line stop on the last stop is Armadale, but they're extending this trail line to Byford soon. I don't know when it's gonna be finished. I just passed the trail line, so soon the last stop would be Byford, which is quite like far away from the city, probably around nearly 40 minutes by train to the city from Armadale, and then soon it's gonna be Byford, the last stop from south part of Perth, southwest. Sorry, we're still in Albany Highway. This is a different suburb of Perth called Gosnell. Gosnell is a middle suburb, like middle class. But of course it depends as well the size of the house and the land. But this is a bit far now from the city. So this is Gosnell, everyone. Gosnell, Albany Highway in Gosnell. So there's a lot of shops both side, small shops like bottle shop. It's close just there, and the restaurant just here. This is a new one in Gusnell. I think it's only 2 years old. It's a lot of fast food both side. Albany Highway. It's like cash converters and post office here on the left side. IGA. And this is like Gusnell Golf Course. Golf Club. There's a police station just here. There's small shops on the left side. Like car shops and electronic shop. You can see the hills now, guys. Green hills. I think it's the hills of Kelmscott or Rollistone. This part is bushy place, quite far from the city, from the river, and from the ocean. Guys, there's another speed camera there, guys. Oh my gosh, this is already 2 speed camera just there on that white car, just there again. Oh, I hope people are very careful to drive around here. Always have speed camera. That car there, just that car there is speeding. He's gonna get caught on that one. The speed camera just let me pass by. Oh my gosh. You just need to be careful and follow the rules so that you don't lose your license and you don't waste your money and you don't kill anyone. Speeding, alcohol, drugs are the most common cause of accident anywhere around the world, really, not just Australia, around the world, I think. So on this traffic light, it goes left side, that goes Wells Pool part to go to the city. Like around the top of the hills, there's Lismardi and Kalamanda on the hills on the left side part. Left side there you can go to the airport, international and domestic airport of Perth. Still driving in Albany Highway, and this is part of this is a different suburb called Kelmscott. Kelmscott is more like trees, green trees, hills. Speed limit here. This is doing a lot of roadworks here. So I bought my house close by here, guys. It's quite far from the city, but see, that's all I can afford. I bought a 5-bedroom house. But see, it's not cheap to buy a house in Australia. I would rather invest my money in Australia than somewhere else, because property value here is, as long as you look after your house and the land, you always make money of the land, because the land is increasing. So it's a good investment. House as well, of course, if you look after your house, because the value of the house, it goes up. You never lose money here if you have property investment. There's a lot of roadworks here, everyone. Roadworks. Instead of fixing things here, I don't know what's wrong with the road, but I think maybe they're gonna do widening the road. I don't know. This houses here, they're quite new. That's new. Wasn't there before. I think it's only 1 year old. We are in Kelmscott, everyone. Kelmscott, Western Australia, Albany Highway. It goes to 40 speed limit here because they're doing road works. There's a lot of few shopping center shops there. There's a Filipino restaurant just here near on the schools. Stargate Shopping Center. There's 24 hours gym. The train station is here. The train line there goes to the city. Some fast food and small shops. I don't know what they're doing here, but it's a lot of road works. Hopefully they're widening the road, and then probably because they're extending the trail line. So I think it's got a lot of happening around here. So on the right side there's a small shop there, Woolworths, and some few restaurants here, fast food restaurant. So you can see the hills of Kelmscott, everyone. People here tend to have on those top of the hills have a farm, vegetable shops and farm. Oh no, vegetable garden, vegetable farm. Like big piece of land. Because I need to move up because I need petrol. Yeah. Need some petrol. Didn't realize that someone's talking too much. Once I get stuck on the road. Shit. Yeah, it's 40 speed limit here. Just not problem. Lucky I just petrol station just here, or else I'll be in trouble. Guys, thank you for traveling with me, everyone. Thank you so much. Thank you for the support of my channel. Bye bye for now.